Deciphering goods inclusion in ISF. Wondering if there are any restrictions on the type of goods that can be included in the Importer Security Filing, ISF. In this video, we will explore this topic in detail and shed light on any potential restrictions that may apply to the goods included in the ISF filing. Let's dive in. Before we discuss any potential restrictions, let's quickly recap what the ISF filing is. The Importer Security Filing is a mandatory requirement by the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, for most ocean shipments entering the United States. It requires importers, or their licensed customs brokers, to provide key information about the cargo to the CBP prior to its arrival in the U.S. Now, let's address the question at hand. Are there any restrictions on the type of goods that can be included in the ISF filing? The answer is generally no. The ISF filing does not impose specific restrictions on the types of goods that can be included. It is a broad requirement that applies to a wide range of cargo, regardless of the product or industry. However, while the ISF filing itself does not impose restrictions on the goods, it's important to note that certain types of goods may be subject to additional regulations or restrictions. These regulations and restrictions may be specific to the nature of the goods, their origin or destination, or other factors such as national security concerns, health and safety considerations, or international trade agreements. It's crucial for importers to be aware of any specific regulations or restrictions that apply to their particular type of goods. This includes understanding product-specific regulations, such as those related to hazardous materials, agricultural products, controlled substances, or items subject to intellectual property rights protection. Additionally, certain goods may require special permits, licenses, or certifications to be imported, while others may be subject to import quotas or embargoes. Importers must comply with all applicable regulations governing their specific type of goods, irrespective of whether or not they are required to file the ISF. Customs brokers play a crucial role in helping importers navigate the complex landscape of regulations and restrictions related to specific goods. They possess the knowledge and expertise to guide importers through the process and ensure compliance with all relevant regulations. Consulting with a customs broker is highly recommended, particularly when dealing with goods that have specific regulatory requirements. It's important to keep in mind that even though the ISF filing itself does not impose restrictions on the type of goods, providing accurate and detailed information in the ISF is vital. The ISF requires key information about the cargo, including the shipper, consignee, manufacturer, seller, and a detailed description of the goods. This information is crucial for customs authorities to assess potential risks and facilitate efficient cargo processing. In some cases, importers may choose to file a separate additional declaration, such as a customs entry or an automated commercial environment (ACE) entry, to provide additional or more specific details about the goods. This can be particularly relevant for high-value or controlled goods that require special attention. Additionally, it's worth noting that customs authorities may conduct targeted inspections on certain types of goods based on a variety of risk factors. These inspections aim to ensure compliance with regulations and detect any prohibited or restricted items. Compliance with all relevant regulations is essential to avoid delays, penalties, or seizure of goods. Importers should proactively educate themselves on the regulations and restrictions specific to their goods. They can consult official sources, such as the U.S. Customs and Border Protection website, to access information on regulations, permits, embargoes, and other relevant trade-related matters. Working closely with a customs broker is instrumental in ensuring compliance with all applicable regulations and restrictions. Customs brokers have the expertise and up-to-date knowledge to navigate the complexities of international trade. They can guide importers on specific requirements, permits, or certifications that may be necessary for their goods. Understanding and complying with regulations associated with specific goods is not only a legal requirement but also essential for maintaining the integrity of international trade. By adhering to these regulations, importers contribute to the safety and security of the supply chain while also safeguarding their own interests. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the topic of restrictions on the type of goods in the ISF filing. We hope this information has been valuable to you. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications for more informative videos on customs brokerage and international trade. Stay tuned for our next video.